Lee Harris, how you doing? Good to see you on this Monday. Just finishing up, getting ready here. I've got a new sign that I meticulously made one character at a time. Matthew, hello. I am doing well. We started inventory at work, so I absolutely hate inventory. So it's good to do something other than inventory. And we always do inventory around Christmas. And we're never allowed to take vacation between Christmas and New Year's. Kind of a pain. I worked there for 14 years and never had Satellite City Inc. has Satellite City, not Salisbury Crafts. Satellite City. It's not. I'm not sure what you're saying. What does an engineer inventory? So the problem is, it's a large company, but we're a small facility. The company's based in Texas, and we don't have a lot of people to do. I think we only have one person that does like inventory management. So everybody counts because engineers can count. We can count more than just up to 10. So we do help with inventory. No. Salisbury Crafts is just a line. caglue.com. I didn't have room to put Satellite City or time. So caglue.com has the Bailey 10, and then we use Salisbury Crafts, and then my email and my YouTube. So just trying to advertise a lot of different things. I'll mess around with that different ways. I was actually trying to picture how I'm going to clean that. If I use the vacuum, it'll just vacuum the letters right off. So I'm not sure how long that's going to last, but it just helps so I don't have to repeat as much. So, and I also saw that there are other wood turners now doing vertical lives. Compressed air. Yeah, I don't know. These letters aren't in very good. We're gonna try it because I do have. Where'd my blower gun go? I've got this blower gun that might work, and I forgot to set up my other camera, so hold on. Anybody have any ideas for a shape that you want to try? See if it works. Yeah, I could glue them. Once I get confident that that's where I want them, I might do that. Tippy top? Alright, let's try it. Johnny Foster, tippy top. Let me think about this, because I think I'm gonna do the stem up here and then try to cut it off round. That's what we'll do. So I've tried them, but I've never been successful. So I'm gonna do a little bit different than I've ever done. Because if I do it the same, I know it won't work. See if I can get stem thinner without the whole thing flying off. Oh, did you, Matthew? Usually I can look on Instagram, but today I was a little bit busy. Ooh, nice. Okay. All right, I've got the. I don't think I'm out enough. Let's take a little bit more. There. I don't know. What do you think? Hey, Madeline. I don't know. Hey, Rob. Been a while. Todd's in. Maximum's in. Ballerina top. Okay. All right. Johnny Foster, you said the tippy top, right? What colors you want to make it? We might as well make it look good, even if it doesn't spin good. Hey, Mike Stanifer's in. That's true. Add a little body, and we have got brand new colors. All the colors. I got the 20, my Mrs. Bailey got the 24 pack, and we are flush with color. Blue. Let's do, all right. Let me slow down the lathe. So it'll spin. I don't know if it'll tip. That's the tricky part. Okay, so this is the question now, how do I cut that off and still coat it with glue? I think we do, I'll probably have to sand it anyway. So we will coat what's visible. Hey Brian, from Vineyard Farmhouse. Everybody's in tonight. It's a good Monday. We are very wet and rainy here in northeastern Ohio. It's been raining for about 2 days. Moment of truth. Number one, I've got to cut it off such that it's rounded with minimal sanding. And second, we want to see if it tips over. Also, I got a new sign. CAglue.com is Satellite City, Bailey 10. That's the glue that I just used to coat the top. I used the medium. And then we'll also use some Salisbury Crafts watercolors pretty soon. All right. Do a little bit of sanding there. This is the hard part. So if I were here by myself, I may put that in the chuck, Jacob's chuck, and spin it. I can do that with my drill. How about that? All right, before I coat it, let's see what happens. I am planning a big clean in my workshop pretty soon. So there may be some time off over the holidays with no live stream so I can clean. I don't know if I'm not spinning it fast enough. Like, does it tip right away? Is there a way to do it? Oh gosh. I don't know if this one's gonna tip. Let me try it on the floor. Yeah. No. It has no intention of tipping. Alright. So, I'm not sure. Again. How to do a tippy top. But it spins pretty good. And it moves around a lot because it's not a sharp point. What would make it go flip this way? I don't know. I will look into it. I will look into it because that's something I've wanted to do. Should we try another one? Be more of a dome. More of a dome. Like rounder. Rounder this way or higher. Like, I know the stem probably needs to be longer a little bit. I can't hardly get, I can get my fingers in there, I guess. Rounder. All right, let's try another one, but this one I'm going to do the round part up here because it's a little bit easier. How's that? Has a pretty good circle, if I do say so. I don't know, Mike, to get it to to roll over. I know they put, it's a shorter stem, and I know they hollow out some from the top. And I'm almost positive it's perfectly round. But I could be wrong. And usually am. I actually think that it's a circle. And then you cut it off for the stem. Alright, who wants to color this one? Ron CT43, thanks for stopping in. Looks round to Ron. I'll take it. I think it looks round too. Up here? Yeah, I think I can do that. I was thinking that it's a little bit ovalish, but I can do that when I cut it off. Because I'm going to cut in about here, straight to the stem, and then hollow it out. So. Alright. Red, green, and yellow. You guys watch Red Green Show? It's not on anymore. It's on YouTube. One of the best shows that I love that show. The Red Green Show. It's Canadian. I watch it almost every night. Like I have almost all the shows memorized, I think, and it helps me go to sleep. Some reason, but hilariously funny, very clean. I bet Matthew knows the Red Green Show. A jam chuck? No. So what I'm gonna do to hollow it out, I have this. This is one of the first tools I ever made. I don't know why. This was when I was still learning how to use a lathe, but I took a hex key or Allen wrench and just ground it down into a point. And this works so good for like rings, the what do they call them? The ring. I can't think of it now. You know what I mean. All right, where are we at? Red, green, and yellow. Oh, what am I trying to say? The rings. You know when you, captive ring, yeah, that's it. Could not think of that word. Mahogany. Can't find my red. Orange. Did I set it down somewhere? Well, alright. What were the colors? Red, green, and yellow? Alright, we're gonna use satellites, or we're gonna use Salisbury crafts. Red, green, and yellow. Because I can't find my pencils. Alright, these are Salisbury crafts. Red, green, and yellow. J is in from Salisbury Crafts. Is that JP Woodwork? Hey, JP. And Salisbury Crafts is on my sign as one of our companies that we work with. And Jay can put the website in. We are working on getting things set up. I'm going to be putting in a decent order to get started pretty soon to get it here, and then you can order it from me or you can order it from Jay in Australia. But it's watercolors, totally non-toxic. Every time I use them, I get them all over my hands and they wash out very easily. There are the pens like I'm using, textures, and then there's also the triggers. This one happens to be in the yellow. Very cool, very neat colors. I love the colors. There you go, JP. I don't know if that yellow is going to make it. I think it might get cut off, but we'll try it. All right, I'm going to let those dry for a minute. Let's get you back in the frame. Jose Ortiz, how are you doing? The yellow looks green in the bottle. Yeah, I think it's like the yellow is the only one that, oh no, I guess the green, when you shake them up, they kind of coat the bottle. But it's definitely yellow. It is that color yellow. Let that dry for a minute. So we are using pine, so these watercolors really soak in. So if I'm going to put a super glue coating over it, I need to let them dry. over top of fixative. We can try that next, Brian. It might keep the colors from running. They tend to soak in and spread out a little bit, or bleeding, I guess, not running. They'll bleed in the wood. This one's not too bad. Depends on how much I sand too. If I sand up past, like up to a 320 grit, they don't bleed as much. Now I'm doing all this now because once I cut into that stem, I won't be able to put any pressure back here. So the more I can get stuff done ahead of time, the better. Also, while that's setting up, I put a thin layer of resin on the cheese board and then sanded it, and it is so super smooth right now. It's a little bit, I could sand it a little bit better and then polish it up, but it works a lot better with the tops. All right, that's done. At any time, guys, if you see something, like especially on these ones where we're trying to get something to work, if you see something I'm doing, feel free to tell me. That would be fine. I need to know how far to cut in. Let's see if I can get a cutaway real quick. Tippy top. Oh, they went way far down. Okay, maybe I didn't go far enough down. All right, we will do that. It's pretty loud. Sorry about that. I'm going to try to get as close as I can. So I think from the diagram I just saw, I need to be probably halfway between that yellow strip. Probably here. Which would put it, might not be able to get there. That looks pretty good. Wow, that's pretty far in there, but we'll try it. Dang. Gotta always know where your tool is at. Okay, so if we continue this circle, I think it would end right there. So that's where we're going to cut it off. Alright, so I went pretty far down. That's where I nicked the edge of it. It is, yeah, it's down to that yellow. So this one's gonna tippy. Top tippy. Tippy top. Oh, it did it on the floor. Okay. Don't look at my trash can. It's trash. See if I can get it to go right there. Alright, well, it did it once. I'll record it and post it. That's too hard to bend over like that. Okay. Alright, we're going to move on from tippy tops. There's a drawing here that shows the center of gravity is lower than the center of the top. It has to be lower. I don't know. Alright, we'll keep trying. We'll get it. TF Turning, thanks for stopping in. Jason White, original user. Sorry guys, I've been neglecting the chat trying to get this guy to spin. It'll spin, but it won't tip. And I still might need to make that stem longer because I just can't really get a good... Oh! That was a pretty good spin. I thought it was going to tip. Alright, next top. These are frustrating. Stuff like this that I can't figure out. Very frustrating. Because now I'm going to think about it. I'm not going to sleep tonight. So watch for another live in about 4 hours. Because I can't let it go. Alright, we need to make something that works. So I really like the top that I made for the OG. So let's do another one of those. Spin them in a large bowl. Yeah, I should get a really big, like fruit bowl, one of those big It looked more like an arena, that's for sure. Another one of my first tools that I made is a Sawzall. You can see the first tooth in it. Reciprocating saw blade. Honey dipper. Or chess piece, yeah, it could be. Todd, I have some stickers. Shoot me an email and send me your address. I just found them. I thought I was out. I'll send you one of. I'll send you a Salisbury Craft sticker too. I have some extras. That way Jay doesn't have to send it from Australia, unless you want to. So what are you guys doing for Christmas? Who's going to family? And who has Christmas at your house? I kind of do both. We have it here for one side and then we travel for the other side. Family's coming to you, OG. I have some Bailey Woodworks stickers. Yep. I want to get some new ones. I'm not too happy with the ones I have. They're a little bit small and not very good. Had some teenagers that I knew make them. They're starting a sticker business, and they're all right. Just could be a little bit better. Titan TV Man. Yes, it's a top. We're going. Oh, why did that happen? What the heck? That's not good. It's going to be a top. Jay, why when I sanded the red did it turn black? Or was it the blue? Did the blue go into the red? That's what happened. I kind of like it. We're going to leave it. Yeah, the blue went into the red. That blue is dark. Kind of like that. So this would look better with a hardwood. I think we talked about that last time. I need to get some hardwood because the pine just splits out when you do the cuts. Let me go this way. After Christmas, I'm going to get that VFD. I was instructed not to buy anything right now, so I'm not going to buy anything. We're using our Satellite City medium from caglue.com that you can get a 10% off using the code Bailey10 on your super glue or CA glue needs. Bluick, yes, Bluick and Reddick. They're not pretty, but I like how the edges. I don't know if you can see that. The edges are kind of like glowing that color. It's kind of cool. Todd, your brother is coming over. Parents live. So when your parents live that close, like, it's kind of a given, isn't it? Like, you never have to travel. My mom lives in a little apartment off my older brother, off of his house. So I've never hosted a holiday on my side of the family. I'll tell you, it loses so much mass. Like, it feels so light having that much cut out compared to not. It spins pretty good. Yeah, it spins really nice. All right, somebody else. Titan TV Man. Let's make a top. What color? I'm gonna go back to a traditional design. What's your favorite two colors? While I put some of these tools away. Purple and green. No, that's cool. Purple and green. Purple and green it is. Speed up. We're going to speed up to about 2100. And then when we put the color on, we slow back down to about 500. I think it's got some sap on it. Yeah, a little hole right there. Little sap hole. Let's see if we can get by that. Yeah, that's all right. We'll leave that guy there. Gonna get out my homemade texture tool. All right, what was it? Purple and green? Try a normal shape, but cut everything out of the middle. Let me think about that. You mean like a wagon wheel? Like a wagon wheel, like leave it heavy on the outside and then cut as much as I can off the middle? Because it has to stay attached. Or do you mean take a chunk out of the middle? One giant groove. Yeah, let me, we'll put the next piece of wood on and Who's leaving? Copper. Rob's leaving? All right. We'll see you, Copper. See you, Rob. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I'm not going to put super glue on this one. I'm going to spray it with polyurethane after we're done, because the super glue changes the green, like Matthew said. So I'm just going to cut it off and we'll paint it later. Or I'll paint it later. Because that green, for some reason, turns brown. I don't know why. A little bit of texture. Something I'm kind of messing around with. A little bit light there. I like that. That's pretty cool. Spins good. Cool cars. Anyone have any cool cars? I have a 2022 Ford F-150. I think it's pretty cool. All right, how long have we been going? 123. We're gonna do 2 more tops, and then we'll call it a night. I'll tell you what, Matthew. Let's wait for Wednesday for that one, because that's a pretty involved one. Let's do that one on Wednesday. The one that you requested, Matthew. Keep note of it. Copy it down or write it down somewhere, and we will circle back. So I got to do inventory all day tomorrow, and my legs are getting tired already. Alright. Who wanted the middle cut out? Is that OG? Oh, original user, I didn't see. Your birthday was last week. Happy birthday. How old? Normal shape, cut everything out of the middle. Okay. OG. Original gangster. Sorry, guys. All right, original user 1. We have a start to it. So, are you talking about 14? All right. It's a good age. What is that? What grade? What grade is 14? Is that high school? That's like freshman or sophomore, right? Are we gonna cut out like this center section here? I work with a lot of high school kids. If you notice, one of my moderators, who is me, is the NCO Impact Team. What is the... Shoot, now I forget what it is. Forget what my own... NCO Impact Team. Okay. NCO Impact Team is a group that my wife and I lead, and we have about 30 teens, and we go to different churches one weekend a month and worship with the congregation. It's a blast. So fun. So, all right, a little lower. So you're saying that's when the girls get... Mike, you can't say that kind of stuff anymore. I'll call you a dirty old man. I have no idea what you're talking about. All right. So what do you mean lower? And a little lower. Like this way? Biology. All right. Do biology. Make a lot of money. Oh, down here. Okay, 3/4 of an inch from the tip. So, Mike rode dinosaurs to high school. Hey, he's not that much older than me. So we're gonna leave this, and we're gonna cut out this. And then what about up here? On this side. I hate this lag. I wish it was like immediate. Like that. Stop at the upper orange line. So cut all the way up to here. All right. All right, OG, let me ask you this. Do you ride a bike? Metal fork scrapes glass plate. Is that the noise I was making? That's not good. So what you've got here is you've taken out all of your center mass and you're going to sacrifice your rotational inertia. Which means it's not going to spin as long as it would if we had left that in. But it looks pretty cool. All right, what do you want to do up here? What I was gonna say is, like on a bike, your wheels turning is what keeps you upright. Just normal at top, okay. What color? The spinning wheels with all that mass on the outside is what keeps you upright. So same thing with the top. You want to keep mass to the outside. This might work. It might work pretty good. Green? Oh, that was good night. Who's leaving? Titan TV Man. All right. Have a good evening. We do live streams Monday, Wednesday, Friday about the same time. So hopefully we'll see you on another night. Good luck with your computer. And original user, now that you told me you're 14, you need to get your parents involved if you want me to send some stuff to you. Don't send me your address yet. I will hold on to them. This looks pretty cool. Bryant Gary, thanks for stopping in. Yes, we're turning pine. Original user, what colors? What colors you want for this one? That is pretty neat looking. Yeah, don't worry about that. It's more about sending stuff to a 14-year-old. What colors? Black and white. All right, we'll do black and white. Black and white sounds pretty cool. Green. Got white. Black. All right. Ooh, I want to try something actually. Hold on. So what I did also, I sped it up. Yeah, I was just gonna say, Todd, I sped it up because I want it to friction kind of melt the crayon onto the surface. Because we have trouble coloring the white. The white is always the downfall. So if I can get some thickness in that white, we'll be able to see it. And I really want to, I want to see if the super glue will stick to this too. I'm thinking it probably won't, but we can try it. All right. So you guys are coming up with some really nice ideas tonight. This is really cool. And it's almost polished from the wax of the crayon. But I am going to, I think the super glue will stick. We shall see. And if I ruin it, I'm sorry. We'll have to make another one. Heat gun. I don't know. Oh, that was weird. I think it worked. That's a new one. That is a new one. Did not think that would work. So, cool thing. is right there in the middle. You can kind of see it's just a little bit yellower because I did not put the white. So that's how you know where the white was. But that totally covered that crayon, that wax. Interesting. That's probably one of the most different shapes. I got to figure out how to do white. Maybe I'll get some white out or something. So anything round that vaguely resembles a top will spin. It's just about how fast you need to spin it. That is pretty cool. Shipping cost should be cheap. Oh yeah, that wouldn't be bad at all. Oh gee. A-Strat 82. Why not sand and polish it after applying the CA glue? So we can do that. I don't sand it, but I do use an abrasive paste, a polish to sand it. But with tops, I'll do it once in a while, but not on every one. It just adds more time. And I'd really like to make as many tops as I can. So also, if you guys work on a top, if you go in on one and you help design it, you can always email me. Whoa, this account is loosening up on my phone. You can email me and oh come on, right here, buildsbailey at Gmail. I didn't have room for .com, but it's on there. Buildsbailey at Gmail, and we'll set something up. We'll get it to you somehow. All right, and definitely subscribe. 4 tops out of Purple Heart, Ebony, and Walnut. Whoa, that's fancy. Yes, those you would want to definitely polish. We're just using pine. So, all right, one more. Someone who's in the chat. We've got 48 left still. No, 96. 48 thumbs up. Oh, can we get 2 more thumbs up? Let's get to 50. We got 96 in the chat. Somebody who has not spoken in the chat ever on this channel, give me their 2 favorite colors. And we're going to make a top with whose ever 2 favorite colors. Speed it up while we're waiting. And then we're going to be done after this. Matthew Davis, turquoise and red. All right. How much was the lathe? Whoa. This is a WEN LA 3424, and you can look it up. It should be right around $300. I think it's listed on Amazon, or you can get it directly from WEN. Alright. Now we gotta find it. That'll be a fun video to watch back. It hit the phone. Yeah, I'm fine. It didn't hit me. Matthew, if you're looking to get into wood turning, the cost of the lathe isn't as much. The tools is where you really would have to have. You'd have to have a way to sharpen, probably a bandsaw, and your lathe, and about, I don't know, $300 to $400 in tools to start out. That's really just a start. As you get better at it, you want to spend more on the tools. All right, we're gonna have to recut this. That's close enough. I'm gonna capture that in there so we don't lose it again. Jeffrey Schwartz, made myself a lathe on an old treadmill motor and I got hooked on. That's the way to do it, those treadmill motors. So tell me this, the treadmill, is it have gearing to step it down, or do you have to step it up for speed? I thought about doing that. Started with carbides, Todd. 3-speed gearing for the belt drive on the lathe itself and the motor itself. That's 3-speed gearing. So you don't have to spin it up. Like it has all the what RPM can you turn at? That is so cool. That is so cool, Jeffrey. I always like the idea of reusing things and adapting. That's one of my favorite things to do. I actually want to take an old treadmill . 9,000? No, that's too fast. 2,800 is pretty fast. I don't go up past 2,100. I want to take an old treadmill, buy a ton of sandpaper and glue the sandpaper because it's already kind of sandpaper where you walk on it and use it for sanding. So have different strips at different places, like your different grades. Because I don't have a shop tabletop sander, so that'd be like a floor sander. It would sand stuff pretty quick. All right, what were we at? Turquoise. Turquoise and red. And then we've got Enda Hobson, blue and purple. These are almost complementary colors. Let's do both of those. All right, turquoise and red. And blue and purple. Yeah, 9,000 is that's crazy. You would just feel the energy from that. Well, Matthew and Enda put together a pretty good combination. I like it. It looks good. Yeah, that seems a little fast for polishing. Even I don't know. I don't do a ton of polishing, but I know I've burnt my share of finishes. And you're right, it goes fast. I am putting some super glue. This is my Satellite City medium, and you can get Satellite City at www.caglue.com, and if you use code Bailey10, I'm pretty sure you get 10% off. It's very new, so we're still working with it. If you don't, let me know, and I can message them. This is my favorite shape of top to make. This one right here. And then we will go ahead and polish, do the whole setup on this one. Just because it's the last one. This is my abrasive paste. I make this. It is mineral oil, beeswax, and diatomaceous earth. Heat it up, mix it together. You can kind of work with the concentrations however you want to get it more abrasive or less abrasive. And then I just use paper towel or a rag, either way. So I don't sand that super glue. This does, if you put it on smooth enough, this will do a great job of polishing without sanding. Then you just kind of work that in. Go to a clean spot and wipe it back off, and it'll be all polished. You can kind of see it starting to shine up. That one's shining up real nice. Hold on, my mount, it just stripped out and it won't tighten up. There we go. There we go. Alright, then if you want it shinier, I grab my carnauba wax, my mother's car wax, just very lightly. Very lightly work that in. Let that dry for a minute. Yeah, A-Strat. So starting out, I did not want to invest a lot of money. I didn't have a lot of money to invest, and it was kind of a challenge to see what I could come up with on my own. And buying the components of this friction polish over buying the actual polish, like, I bet I spent, I don't know, $10, and I'm still using the same stuff 5 years later. Like, it was probably a gallon and a half of friction polish, and I'm still using it. And that carnauba will shine up like glass. That one's pretty nice. I like that. Very shiny. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up. I'll show you the tops that we made tonight. Got the one we just made. Beautiful spinner. Got our green and purple with some texture on it. Got our first tippy top that doesn't tip. Our second tippy top that doesn't tip. This cool one that OG came up with. That's really cool. Love that one. And then our kind of different multicolored tree top. All right, guys, that's gonna do it. Thanks for stopping in and spending your evening with us making tops. We'll be back on Wednesday. Try to do tops Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We may throw in some other projects as we go. Sometimes I have some stuff I need to finish up. But usually we're making tops during the week. Saturdays and Sundays are other projects. And check out the YouTube channel. We do all kinds of projects that I have videos for. I don't know. Yeah, check us out. Definitely subscribe on your way out. We appreciate it. We got over 50 likes. I like it. Thank you so much for coming in, and have a good evening and have a great day tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Todd. Hope Jones, thank you for coming in. Jason, yeah, matches. That's our Salisbury Crafts colors. If you're interested in them, I will put a link in the description. They are from Australia. We really like those colors. All right. Good night, Mike. Mike Stanifer, good night. Hope, good night. Jason, Todd, A-Strat. Thanks, guys, for stopping in. We'll see you. Oh, before I go, don't forget, if you want one of these tops, email me at buildsbailey@gmail.com. see you, Matthew. Thanks for stopping in.